Good morning, students. How are you? Once again, I welcome you to my class. Now, students, I was teaching you tenses, and today I will be continuing with the same topic. In the first part of the video, I told you all that what is a tense, and in short, I'm going to revise within one sentence. I'm going to tell you what is a tense. So, tense is a time of an action and degree of completeness of an action. Tense is time of an action and degree of completeness of an action. Now, student, in tense, there are three types of tense. And before explaining that, I will be telling you what a degree of completeness of an action is. Suppose if it is a present tense, that is divided into four parts. First is present indefinite tense or simple present tense. Then the next is present continuous tense. Third is present perfect, which I am going to do today with you all, and you will really enjoy because this is a very important tense, and so many tips I am going to give you about this tense. Then students, then the last tense is present perfect continuous tense. So children, similarly in the past tense also we had four parts. In the future tense also we have four parts. So children, let's start with present tense. So in the first part of the sentence, this is in the tense that is simple present tense, we only know whether an action has happened or not and what is that action. Suppose if I tell I write, so only we know that I write, but that this action, that is this verb shows the action. So this action is completed or not, is still continue or not, this we will not come to know in simple present tense. The other name of simple present tense is, I think I told you, present indefinite tense. Now children, if we will come to the second part, you will come to know that present continuous. Present continuous means that something is, some action which is going on at the time of speaking. That is, the action is continued at the time of speaking. This is present continuous tense, and that action is happening in the present tense. Okay, because I'm not talking about past tense or future tense. If that action has been continuous in the past tense, then it should have been past continuous tense. So I'm just taking present continuous tense, so it will be easier for you to understand. Then present perfect tense, the verb is completed. In present perfect tense, the verb is completed or is going to be, just going to be complete. Then present perfect continuous tense. In present perfect continuous tense, students, I tell about the that action has started in the past and it is still continuing in the present. Okay, and later also it might be continuous. So this is degree of completeness of an action. Now children, I told you about uses and sentence structure of simple present tense, that is present indefinite tense. I also told you the sentence structure and the uses of present continuous tense. And today I am going to do with you present perfect tense. Now, always remember that in present perfect tense, we always use the third form of the verb. We always use the third form of the verb. Now children, what is the third form of the verb? Like go, went, gone. So V1, V2, second part of the second form of the verb, third form. This is very important, children, like is or are or was or were or be. Okay. So children, here the third part is being. Okay. And the okay. Now, students, let's take few more things which often will come to you, like do, did, and third is done. This is V1, V2 and this is V3. Okay, do first form the verb, did second form the verb, and done is the third form the verb. So children, you will find every time in the present perfect tense or in the past perfect tense or in the future perfect tense, children, you will only find that the third form of the verb is used. Okay, and children, few words are there which I think I've told you. Once again, I'm going to revise with you like already, yet. Okay, this I will be telling you when I will be explaining you this tense. So first of all, I'm going to tell you the uses of present perfect tense. Okay. So children, what is the use of present perfect tense? So children, first use of present perfect tense is that when action is completed recently. When an action is completed recently. Okay. Then in that case, okay, we always use present perfect tense. But remember one thing, children, when the time is not given. Okay. Like, or before explaining uses, students, I will like to tell you about sentence. I would like to tell you about sentence structure. Okay. So, sentence structure. Okay. Now, first sentence structure of present perfect tense is always related with the positive sentence. Okay. So what is the sentence structure? Remember children, in present perfect tense or in past perfect tense or in future perfect tense, we always use third form of the verb. Do you know where again we use third form of the verb? Children, in passive voice, whenever you will study active and passive voice, that passive, the form of the verb which are there in the passive voice will always be in the third form, right? So remember, okay, that in present perfect tense and in passive voice we always have which form the verb? Third form the verb. So let's start the sentence structure of present perfect tense. Okay. First is positive or affirmative sentence. Or affirmative. Okay. Positive sentence or affirmative sentences. Now children, I also told you one thing. What is that thing? So that subject and object. Of course, we cannot forget verb. So verb I already explained you the word through which we come to know what verb, what action, okay, and then what the state is shown is known as verb. And children, noun and pronoun which comes before verb is subject, and noun and pronoun which comes after the verb is object. So this I keep on telling you because this is very important. And if you will forget all this thing, you won't be able to remember sentence structure. Right, children? So children, I will be writing about the sentence structure of present perfect tense. That which structure I am writing? I am writing the sentence structure of affirmative sentence of present perfect tense. So Note it down. Subject plus has or have. Okay. V3 plus object. Subject plus have or has. V3 or children object. Okay. So this is the this is the first sentence structure of which tense? Present perfect tense. Children, V3 is also known as past participle. This is also known as past participle. I've written past participle. What is known as past participle? That is the third form. The verb is always known as past participle. So children, as you can see, children, has, have plus V3. The main formula for present perfect tense is have or has plus third form the verb. Now student, let me also tell you one thing, and I think I've told you the three first person, second person and third person also you should know when I am teaching you tense, and I have given you, I've told about you in my before this the video which I was preparing for tenses. Okay, so first person is, let's revise once again. First person is I, and singular and plural. In plural, we will be there. I, we. Singular, plural. I, we. Second person, you, your, or you. Third person, he, she, it. Any name or any singular thing. So children, when third person is there, third person is VIP person. It is very important. So student, when third person is there, okay, when third person is there, we always use has. What do we use? Has. When third person is there, so children, we always use has. Okay. And of course, children, you can see the formula for affirmative sentence, positive sentence, subject plus has, oblique has or have plus V3 plus object. So you can see in the present perfect tense, we have the third form of the verb, that is past participle. That third form of the verb is also known as, just now I told you, it is also known as past participle of the verb. Okay. So children, now I am going to write the example also. Here, if I will take the subject I, then we always use have with I. Okay, we use have with I. Okay, and with you also we always use have. Has is used in the case of the third person singular only. So I have done my work. Children, I is subject, have, this is V3, okay, work is object. First example, second example, he has completed his project work, right? Now children, this is subject is he here, here children, this is he here. Okay, 3 is third person singular, so we are using has here. Okay, just now I told you, and I will be telling you again and again, that he is always used with third person singular. He is always used with third person singular. Okay, so has. He is the third person singular, and has is always used with third person singular. Has is always used with third person singular. Always remember this. Okay. So here he is there. That's why I've used has. And completed is V3. Project is his object. Okay. And this is he is subject. So I think children, this is clear to you. Okay. He has completed his work. This is clear to you. Okay. So, children, now I will be coming to the negative sentences. Dear students, now my dear students, I will be telling you about the sentence structure of present perfect tense of negative sentences. Okay, I've already told you about positive sentences. Now I will be telling you sentence structure of negative sentences. Okay, so let's write the sentence structure. Subject plus has or have plus not. Okay, has or have plus not plus V3 plus object. Okay, so this is the sentence structure of the negative sentence. All right, so what is this? You can see here, you have So children, see the negative sentence which I have written here. In grammar, children, example is a important thing and it plays a major role to help you understand the topic. Okay. So children, here you can see you have not cleaned your room. So what is the subject here? Here subject is you, and with you we always use have, and it is a negative sentence, so it is not, and clean is V3, and this is object. Okay, of course this is negative. I am writing of negative sentence. Okay, so you have not cleaned your room. You is a subject here. Have is the formula for present perfect, and since it is negative, not is also used here. You have not cleaned your room. Okay. Now one more example I will tell. If Sita has not taken Sita has not taken breakfast. Sita is children. Subject, third form, singular. That's why has is here, not is here. Taken is V3. Breakfast is object. Once again, I am writing a new example. They have not completed their project work. Right? So they is a subject, then have not completed, and object. So student, you can see here that I have given the formula for negative sentences for present perfect tense. So affirmative we have done, negative we have done. Okay. Now I am going to tell you formula for interrogative sentences. So formula for interrogative sentences of present perfect tense. Now children, here have, has or have plus, so now this is an interrogative sentence. So in interrogative sentence, auxiliary, it always starts with the auxiliary verb. and then subject will come. Okay, so here children you can write have or has plus subject plus third from the verb plus object if object is there, and then the question mark. All right, so I will tell you the example like Ram has danced. No, children, here has Ram danced on the stage today? Question mark. Since it is interrogative sentence, so it is important to have a question mark at the end, right? So you can see has Ram danced? Okay, has, since it is this is simple present tense, so the this interrogative sentence will always be start either from has or have. Then subject is Ram here. B3 is dance. This is the third from the verb we have used here, and this is the object. Okay, Ram has danced. Sorry, children. Has Ram danced on the stage? Isn't it a question interrogative sentence? Has Ram danced on the stage? Isn't it? And you can see that danced, it is not danced, it is danced. That is third form of the verb. Okay, now few more example we can tell, we can write. Okay, have you climbed on the tree to have mangoes? Have you climbed on the trees to have mangoes? Okay, so climbed is a third form the verb. Have with, if you is the subject, then with you we always use have. Okay, have you climbed? Climbed is a third from the verb, as you can see it here. On the tree to have mangoes. Have you climbed on the trees to have mangoes? Okay, so one more example I am going to give of the interrogative sentence. Has the flower, has the flower smelled sweetly when it was kept in the room? If beautiful, it might be rose or any flower, children, like jasmine, and it is only a flower. Okay, one flower. So I have written has. Has the flower smelled? You can see it is a third form the verb. Has the flower smelled sweetly when it was kept in the room? Right? And children, with this, I have completed giving this interrogative sentence. Now I am going to give you the example of interrogative negative. So children, here after has or have we will put not. So this is the example of interrogative negative, that is has or have plus not plus subject plus third form of the verb plus object. So this is the sentence structure of interrogative negative. Has or have plus not plus subject plus third form of the verb plus object. Like, has not Mohan drank all has not Mohan drank Pepsi? Has not Mohan. Mohan is a subject, drank Pepsi is an object. So student, with this I have completed children what? Present perfect tense also. Okay. Now children, I will be telling you about the uses of present perfect tense. This is very important. So I first of all I've told you sentence structure, and children you have seen children the how generally in all the sentence structure positive, negative, okay, in everything which form of the verb you have used, student the third form of the verb, okay. So in present perfect tense or in past perfect tense or in future perfect tense, we always use past participle, that is third form of the verb. So now children, I will be telling you about the uses, okay. So when recently completed action is there, that means the action which is just completed, like I have taught you the sentence structure of present perfect tense. Up just now, at the moment of speaking only, I have taught. Okay, that means the work has been done. I have taught the sentence structure of present perfect tense. That means the work is completed, and that work is completed in the present time only. Okay, but the work is completed and it is a recently completed action. Okay, that verb is verb is completed, work is completed, and it is completed right now. I have taught sentence structure of present perfect tense. Okay, so you can see the work is recently completed. But children, if I will put time, this is very important, you have to listen it. Okay, when I will put time here, then it will come in simple past. I completed my work yesterday. I completed my work yesterday. See, the time is given yesterday. Now can you see the difference? I have completed the work when, I have taught sentence structure of tenses. Okay, or I have taught present, simple present tense. Okay, that means recently completed action. But if time is given, so we will not use in present perfect tense. In which tense we will use? Simple past tense. Children, please don't forget it. Okay, and children, when children, some words are there like already, so far, yet, recently, just now. If they are there in the sentences, then children, those is related with present perfect tense. Like, I have already gone to see Taj. That means action has been completed also. Okay, and I have gone there to see Taj. Gone is the third form of the verb, and children, it is one more, the important thing is there. I have already is used here in this word. So if some special word are used like already, so far, yet, as yet, recently, just now, then we will use children present perfect tense. Of course, children, a past experience also, like have you ever visited Lucknow? Have you been to Delhi to see Qutub Minar? Okay, so these are the example of present perfect tense. I hope you have understood. And if you did not, if you have any doubt, we will clear in the online, in the classes which we are having online. Okay, so with this, I complete my video here. Children, and please go through the video, because in the video we are explaining it in detail. And then still, if you don't understand, we will have the interaction. That means between the interaction should be there between you all and me in our online class. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.